Serena Williams is pregnant, which is super exciting. And her boo, her fiance, is actually Alexis Ohanian, fellow Armenian, fellow badass, and also co-founder of Reddit. There they are, they're super cute. So they're having a baby together, super exciting news. But that's not the story. The story is how people are reacting to her pregnancy. Case in point, a Romanian former tennis player that apparently has a very bad reputation. His name is Ilie Nastase, for those of you who aren't familiar with him. He said some nasty things about the baby during a press conference. He allegedly said, "Let's see what color it has, chocolate with milk." Okay, so look.
Racists love stuff like that. They always think it's so clever, like chocolate but with milk. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so at first I'm like, okay, that was not a nice statement. But if that's like the first time he said something controversial, it's not the end of the world. But apparently he has the nickname Nasty because he says a lot of nasty things. The International Tennis Federation has suspended him while it conducts an investigation into his remarks. This comes only days after he was rejected from the Fed Cup match for calling members of the British team bitches.
I'm gonna let that one go. Look, it's these days in sports, you get more attention if you're a bad guy, and it's the same Tommy Lauren effect. Just say outrageous things and you'll get more and more famous. And I think that, I don't follow tennis very closely, but I think there's a couple of guys who are making a living doing this and throwing rackets and like the old days, right? But now they add in racist comments, etc., to get even more. I think it's a bad long-term strategy, but it's kind of a little bit of like, look at me, daddy, look at me, right? Trying to draw attention.
I see that a lot with some sports commentators as well. Like there was this whole kerfuffle recently with a basketball player who refused to answer a ridiculous question by one of the sports reporters about his team and how his team sucks and how his team always suffers when he's not playing. And Alan West is his name. No, not Alan West.
No, that's a former
Stephen A. Smith. I don't know why I said Alan West. Stephen A. Smith was like, you gotta answer that question. But if the basketball player said, yeah, my team sucks when I'm not around, they don't know how to pick up the slack, he'd get criticized.
Of course he would.
But if he says, hey, which he did say this, don't tear our team apart, you know, we're a team, we work together, he gets criticized for not answering the question. So look, everyone in the sports world tends to be a dick, right? But
that might be a slight over-exaggeration.
Not everyone, but a lot of people. And all I think is that it's important to at least leave family members out of it. And so in this case, you're talking about what an unborn baby is gonna look like because it will be biracial. And just don't make any remarks about that. And it's none of your business.
Yeah, I like that you pointed out that Stephen A. Smith was upset about something. Really? That's gotta be a first.
I don't like Stephen A. Smith.
I don't believe Stephen A. Smith. He's upset about everything. Yeah. Oh my God, this paper, look at this paper. This paper's all wrong. This one is all right, but I'm still upset. And this pen, it's the worst pen in the world. Okay, I got it, dude. Bring it down, okay? Anyways, final thing on this story is that unfortunately racism is worldwide. This guy's from Romania. So sometimes the right wing here in America will say, oh, you think we're the only ones? No, we don't think that, right? And all the different cultures are racist against other cultures. Not all of that, not all the people within those cultures, but unfortunately a lot, right? So he probably thought, I'll say it in Romanian so you won't understand. There's other Romanian speakers, dumbass. 2, I'd like attention. And 3, yeah, I mean, that's also, I'm sure, prevalent like in other parts of the world like Romania. Not to throw the Romanians under the bus, I'm just saying it's all over the world. So they probably thought, haha, very clever. Oh, wow, that's so crazy, a black person having a baby with a white person, that's nuts. Okay. It is incredibly normal. Just calm down.
I don't know, we're currently in 2017 and this kind of stuff is still controversial. I'm not referring to his remarks, I'm referring to the notion of a biracial couple having a biracial baby. Let's move on with our lives. There are other things to talk about and be concerned about, like Stephen A. Smith and how he is really, really rude.
This table, I hate this table. This table's the worst table in the league. What the hell is anybody doing with this table? The real resistance is fighting against Trump and the establishment. Help us get investigative reporters that are going to investigate both of them. TYTnetwork.com/go.